Welcome. This is the first of the series of videos that I'll share that will talk about briefly of the tax opportunities available for you because of the current health crisis. This tip is number one, and here we will cover the following. The CARES Act incorporated some of the stimulus benefits and etc. that everybody was talking about, but what nobody really paid attention to as much because it just wasn't as urgent at the time was the provision for, let's say, taking net operating loss this year fully. I know that it doesn't tell you anything because you're not an accountant, but this is something that you should make sure your accountant takes care of for you. So proper planning is always the best. So what I advise is, if you have losses from prior years that you were not able to utilize, because in 2017, when the new Tax and Cuts and Jobs Act was enacted, there were a couple of limitations set on the operating losses. So if your business generated losses in the first couple of years, you didn't really take any tax benefit. You didn't really get any tax benefit out of it, but what you could do is carry that loss forward so that in the future, when you do make money, you take advantage of this loss. Now, when the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act came into play in 2017, that was limited. So businesses would no longer be able to deduct the full loss. So you would have to spread that loss over a couple of years. You would only be able to take the amount of loss up to a certain percentage of your income every year. So the CARES Act actually allowed you for 2020 and 2021 to take more of that loss, to take the whole loss if you wanted to, which is great because if your business is making money, if you're profitable, or if you generate loss this year, you can even carry it back to 18, definitely 18 and 19 and 2017. So there are a lot of planning opportunities. So use this time to schedule a call or a virtual meeting with your accountant to discuss those, because losses have to be managed properly. And this year is a great opportunity to take advantage of that loss. See you in the next video.